We give thanks to God for preserving Father Minton in the state of consecrated life for 50 years. Out of his class of 25, I think only 3 remain, and he's the only one who is still active in the priesthood. This is certainly a great grace, and it is a celebration of the priesthood and the divine mercy of the good God in the prolongation of the mystery of the Incarnation. May it please God that Father Minton may be granted the grace of a new beginning in the exercise of his priesthood. It is in a sense a new beginning, for today, after 50 years of priesthood, is Father's first solemn Mass since his ordination. He who has hitherto been restricted to the celebration of low Masses shows us today that a new chapter in the service of God can be written at any age. I will conclude with a snippet from Father's life from a time when the Catholic Church was strong in Australia, joyfully vigorous. Father comes from a family of bakers, and they own a bakery. And whilst he was still an Anglican, he delivered bread to a convent of mercy nuns. Evidently, Sister Teresa, one of the Sisters of Mercy, took a liking to him, prayed for him, gave him holy cards and encouraging words. Her prayers were granted, and he became a Catholic and later a priest. Sister Teresa was present at his ordination and Mass and was able to receive his first blessing. As many nuns are, she remembered him and whispered to him, "My little baker boy is still delivering bread, but what a difference in the bread." So, dear Father, we wish you a very happy Jubilee celebration for today.
I will end up crying now. I wanted to stay on the altar. I didn't want to come down from Mount Tabor. I went to Mount Tabor in '82, and it was a lovely place to go. And but today, this was even way beyond that. And I'm just so touched by all of you. And your faith, it's just made all the difference. I suppose if one thing I've learned in this 50 years, the one thing that matters the most, give God everything. Give God everything and hold nothing back. Because I found that's what the whole story of the Transfiguration is about. They were up on the mountain, they saw a glimpse of heaven, a sense of what is to say, a glimpse of paradise. And it is. Whenever we have a Mass like that, this being my first, it's special. It just made, I got a glimpse of paradise, a place to want to be in. No amount you have to suffer can mean as much as that. And I urge you, give all your strength, all of your heart, everything, just to love him. He's the most wonderful, excruciating person you ever possibly meet. And the one thing that I talk about all the time now is a cross that I came across from an unknown religious in Belgium. But it means everything, and that's the one turning point. If there's anything to talk about, it's to love him. Know him and love him and serve him, because there's nothing greater. In this time of ultimate, unbelievable oppression and slavery that we're all under, the one thing that here is the Jubilee. He's the Jubilee. He frees us from our sin, and there's nothing better, nothing more profound. Most of all the years I spent, this is the day when it comes clearest. To let go everything, give Him everything, hold nothing back. And that's what makes the difference, to love Him. And so, having gathered here today, I just want you to think those things and practice the Jubilee with each other. Charity, to love one another. Love one another as I have loved you. St. John the Apostle, that was what he talked about. And I can see why. It makes most sense. What else is there to talk about? Love. I asked the Lord this morning when I heard the rain, I said, Lord, please give us a pleasant day that we might give you the glory. And so I now bless this food that you prepared and your company and your families. I want to first bless you all, and then I say the blessing of it. Oh Lord, watch over your people, your chosen people. Lift up their hearts to seek you in eternity. Let them turn away from the world, everything that the world has to offer, that they may love you more perfectly, give their hearts to you completely. I wish you to bless them, each and their families and those not present, and those who have departed this life. Benedictio Dei omnipotens, Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti, descendat a vos, maneat semper. Amen.
Thank you.
Oh, he's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. And so say all